Welcome back everyone to another exciting episode of Laez Plays Dark Souls 2. So for the last episode you probably saw me running through the Old Iron King DLC. Well, we still have a lot of the main game to go exploring, so what I think I'm going to try to do is do an episode or two of the main game and an episode of the DLC, just like one DLC a week and two of the main game is my goal, because we still have actually another DLC to get to that already came out a while ago. So let's see where we last left off. We just beat the Iron King, and so we have another bonfire to go to. And our return to the Lost Bastille. So we could go down that way, and we will go down that way eventually. But first, oh boy, do we have things. Yep. Be wary of left. Oh yeah, okay, this isn't just what I was thinking it was. No matter. Hey, these guys are nowhere near as bad. Oh! Hello. But these guys are nowhere near as bad as the DOC guys. So let's see. Great machete. Huh. Yeah, mannequin knives. Where? There it is. It's a Reaper type weapon. Okay. Created by strapping a large blade to a hilt, a crude makeshift weapon with low durability. Primitive weapons can be more effective at evoking fear than more advanced efforts. Perhaps this is why the wielder chose this fearsome creation. Pretty, crazy looking. Yeah, it's got a halberd moveset. Let's see. Do you have anything fancy? No? Okay. Let's go back to our Black Knight Greatsword. +3. There it is. Huh. Okay. This is strange because I know I have not gone this way yet. 100% no. And there's usually an item there. Huh. So let's see. Okay. Just had to get my bearings. Bear with me. Was it? No. Not this way that we wanted to go yet. I actually don't go this way through the Lost Bastille too often, so... Let's see... Is this? No. Visions of jumping. Why would you jump? Seriously, there's nothing to jump there for. I don't know. I mean, you can jump over here. I think there's like a soul that you can pick up. Yeah, that's weird. All my items are gone. Oh, well. Let's see, because there's supposed to be an item here. Huh. And I've not been through here on this character. Yeah, there's supposed to be an item here. Hold on. Alright, so we're back, and it just occurred to me, I completely forgot that I did this, that we actually did fight the Flexile Center on this character. I mean, usually I hate going through No Man's Wharf, so yeah, this door's open and everything, so we have been this way. Is there just the one, or was there two? Yeah, okay. Okay. We have been this way. I just completely forgot. Oh crap. Whoops. Okay, so now that we've almost killed ourselves... Yeah, I remember now. Okay. Jeez. Look at me trying to be some sort of know-it-all. Okay, so... And that should have been it. Yeah, because there's the guy in here. Ah, whatever. At this point, I don't even care. Nope. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I remember now. Yeah, okay. I know what's going on. Okay. I don't think we went in here, though. Did we? Maybe we did. Yeah, because there was the shortcut up here. Right, okay. Oh boy. This part I'm not going to like, though. But, it gets us to a very good, very useful NPC. And having a bow for this part is also very helpful. You know what? Visions of sniping. There we go. What's wrong, buddy? Looks like you got a little, something wrong here. I just can't think of the word now. So, use the fragrant branches of yore to find these people who've been petrified, and it, well, unpetrifies them. Like Mr. Strayed here, who'll actually chill out right here and is guarding a nice bonfire.
Still a bit stiff, I'm afraid. I must thank you, young traveler. I am Strayed, a wandering sorcerer of sorts. I've been a guest for a very long time, but I don't think that anybody will miss me.
He's kinda crazy.
Very good indeed. Cursed one, weak you may be, but I, Strayed, will teach you my spells.
So first off, let's learn Mock, which is actually what I was looking for earlier. We can actually, he is one of the people that we can trade boss souls to get items, like the Smelter Sword, Pursuer's Greatsword. Let's see. Does he actually have anything that we want? I should have kept the Dragon Rider Soul. Forgot about that. Luckily, we get another one. So, oh yeah, spoilers. But we get another Dragon Rider Soul, so we can get this. But these things also give you some interesting lore for all of these things. But don't really have time to go into all that today. And you can also trade for spells. So, but he doesn't just trade souls, he also sells stuff. Lingering Knowledge, Lingering Dragon Crest, Rogue Waters, and he has some spells, miracles, pyromancies, hexes, all that fun stuff. This is actually what we want. Flame Swell. Swathe. But he also gives us a lot of interesting lore about Drangleic and other places.
Oh, how long was I sat petrified? Long enough for the old kingdom to have crumbled, I see. Why didn't anyone wake me sooner?
So right there he tells you, he's part of an older kingdom, and he's straight of Ulivus. And he seems pretty full of himself, and he probably thinks if somebody had woke him sooner, he could have stopped the crumbling of his kingdom. So that actually kind of tells you about how old the Lost Bastille is, because it's been around since the time of Strayed. So, and Straight's a pretty old guy.
Drang Lake. I've never heard the name. Is that what they call this place now? Very good. Very good indeed.
Of course, he just kind of takes all of this in stride, so he doesn't seem to really care too much that, his old place is gone. But right there, he said he's never heard of Drangleic, so he's from way before then.
The cursed ones were imprisoned within this land. Of course, you came of your own free will. The people fear the cursed ones like a plague. Some people would rather keep dreadful things out of sight, out of mind. In the end, they swept them up and corralled them here. So very typical of meek minds, don't you think?
Corralling the undead in places like this actually seems to be a really common theme throughout the kingdoms that have risen and fallen. Way back in Lordaeron, the undead were all locked up in the undead asylums. During the time of the Old Iron King, he persecuted and chased and locked up all the undead. And in Ulivus, well, like Stray just said, they locked up all the undead.
Once people became aware of their own frailty, they seized anybody they found undesirable, cursed or no, and impounded them here. Whoever posed even the slightest threat was removed, all so that they could sleep better at night. They even turned the great Strayed into a stone. Many kingdoms rose and fell on this tract of earth. Mine was by no means the first. Anything that has a beginning also has an end. No flame, however brilliant, does not one day splutter and fade. But then, from the ashes, the flame reignites, and a new kingdom is born, sporting a new face. It is all a curse. And it is your cursed flesh that will inherit the flame.
Yeah, Stray seems to know an awful lot about what's going on in these places, and I think he knows even more than what he's letting on.
Pyromancy was created by the ancient witch of fire.
The Witch of Izalith.
She harnessed the power of flame and melded it into pyromancy. The witch led her daughters into war against the old ones.
The ancient dragons.
But legends are legends. What are you prepared to believe?
Right there he just told us, like, kind of the backstory of Dark Souls 1, with the Witch of Izalith and the Great Lords fighting the dragons.
Oh, how long was I sat? Long enough.
And then he just kind of loops through.
Feeble, cursed one. Let's hope.
Let's see. Do we have any big souls to pop? Where's the Flexile Sentry? There it is. Because that's mostly for Dex characters and, well, actually, let's see. That's for Dex, so we don't need Mythos, and we don't need, well, Flexile Sentry, like, at all, it seems. Oh yeah, Vendrick also had a thing for locking up the undead. I don't know if I mentioned that. But let's see. Let's use these first, because it's like 50 souls. Or 3. Yeah. There you are. Actually, let's use the Ruined Sentinel, because that just gives us a homing soul arrow, and we're not going to be using that, like, ever. There we go.
Well, very unusual souls produce unusual spells.
And now we have enough souls to buy Flameswathe. One of the pyromancies devised by Strayed, the great mage of ancient Olafis. Great flames envelop and emulate faraway foes. Strayed, always immersed in magic, never accepted an apprentice. As a result, much of his extensive knowledge is permanently lost.
Do you really?
And the only issue with trying to use Strayed a lot is if you light the bonfire, and then you rest here, he moves to the other side over there, and all those enemies respawn. But now that we have Flameswathe, we're actually going to get rid of Force. And let's go ahead and talk to Macduff real quick.
Flynn, I'm Macduff the blacksmith. All I want is a little flame. So, hand that ember to me. Right now, you imbecile.
And he wants the dull ember that we picked up there in the Iron Keep, so yeah, let's give it to him.
What a marvelous ember. You've got stones, I pray. Give me stones, and I'll fortify your gear.
So that opens him up as both a merchant for selling stuff. Kind of the basics of everything here. He has, well, unlimited arrows. And he's got unlimited large titanite shards, so pretty useful. But what he's really useful for is infusing our weapons with different elements, like the fire longsword. And then we can put, now we could put fire on here. And I believe, yeah. It makes the scaling just a little bit worse for our strength and our dex, but it makes it do even more fire damage. And the issue is we need 2,000 souls.
Be gone.
Yeah, be gone, whatevers. But, okay, so now that we have Macduff there, I'm going to do one last thing, and then we'll have everything ready for hunting down the next great soul. So, before we hunt down the next great soul, I need to buy a Alluring Skull. And it will all make sense here in a second. I need to buy one Alluring Skull from... there she is. The cat.
You do have a time.
Let's see. And... skull. We just need one.
Satisfied?
And now we need...
I'll be around if you ever come back.
Yeah. You're a cat. Of course I'm going to come back. And now we don't need Mytha's soul. What was it? Or the Flexile Sentries. Did not mean to do that, but I can't quite remember how much this is. So, one more quick trip. Back to the Iron Keep. Hopefully we don't get invaded, because this is kind of a PvP hotspot here. But, oh hey, that guy's still here. Buddy? I don't want no travel. Are these guys still here? Okay. Oh, this guy is for some reason. Huh. Oh, crap! I didn't. Huh. Didn't see ya. Well, but you'll notice that the bullhead right here, not shooting fire anymore, so now we can pick up the Iron Key. We're not going to do anything with it because it's kind of an endgame thing, but let's see. Now we'll just run on over here and talk to you.
Well?
Wherever I want. Let's see. We're going to buy a fragrant branch of yore. And yeah, I think that'll be it for right now.
Cheers.
Actually, I wondered, is that enough to...
You've quite a... I mean, a treasurer. A ring.
No, okay.
I suppose I might.
So he's just a rare treasure hunter. Where's hello? There it is. If you buy enough from him...
Good iron in these. Iron. Least. So.
He gives you... No, let's buy... Yeah, the Jester's robes. Let's get the gloves too, just, you know, because. But if you buy enough from him, he is supposed to give you...
Here.
There we go.
Very well. The pressure.
And that is the ring. That's a ring that is actually really good for... while I'm trying to hunt down items to show you guys lore. Covetous gold silver serpent ring, or covetous gold serpent ring +1. It is really good for, it increases item drops, so that's, you know, giant plus. I wonder, how's that look? Okay. Okay, sorry about that. But increased drop rate, you know, always good. So, we will now run back off. One last trip, I promise. Do a little bit of tidying up to prepare for the next episode. Okay. So, we've got to go open up. Actually, before we do that, I just realized this episode's probably running pretty long, so I think before we run over here might be a good stopping spot. So, till next time, take it easy, have a nice day, and I will see you guys next time.